Okay, we're going to finish with a film which I haven't seen. I think might just be you, Scott. This is new on Netflix, and this is called Once Upon a Crime. Can you introduce that to us?
Of course. So this one is a Japanese film that you can find on Netflix. In this story, we see a twist on classic fairy tales as Little Red Riding Hood meets up with Cinderella. They end up getting put into dresses by a witch and going on their way to the ball together. But when they're on their way, they come across a dead body and it all turns into a murder mystery. Here's a clip.
死んでるわ。
先ほど森の中で美容師ハンスの死体が見つかった。何者かが故意に遺体を隠そうとしたことは明白。憎き犯人はこの中にいる。
This sounds like some perverted version of Shrek. Is it live action?
It is live action.
Scott,
Okay.
does it owe any allegiance to the TV series Once Upon a Time? Because my daughter got me hooked on that.
I love that show. Yeah, I think it's an amazing show. And there's moments where you can see a little bit of a similarity in some ways.
Thank you. Yeah.
So this one, for me, it's a bit of an oddity, to be honest, as I'm sure you'll be aware just from that intro. It plays very young. I think it's very campy. I think it is possibly aimed at teenagers. You know what? It is kind of fun. So you get the sense early on of the characters and their interaction with this witch that she meets, who can magically give them dresses, beautiful costumes. The film in general is full of amazing costumes. But the witch has a problem with shoes. She can't quite get them right. So when she tries to give them shoes, she ends up with like muddy boots because she just can't get that part of the magic right. A little random, but okay, I'm going with it. The fact that this turns into a murder mystery is so interesting because it plays out where they get to the ball and they go through all the sort of usual things from the fairy tale where the prince is having this ball to find a wife, and there's different narratives that are going on at the same time there in terms of that part of the storyline. But then one of the guards comes in, says there's been a dead body, and yeah, it turns into, we were speaking about Haunting in Venice earlier, it's a bit of a sort of Poirot-type murder mystery where they're all trying to work out clues. There's blood here, there's a clue that's been left there. What could this mean? What could this kind of person have done it? And yeah, when you're playing into the fairy tales and the murder mystery together, I thought it was kind of a clever attempt. I don't think it always worked, and maybe there's some panto style of humour going on, and this might be a Japanese thing, but I think it's one that you will all enjoy to a certain extent. Whether you say it's good or not is a different question, but I've got a feeling all three of you, if you watch it, you will enjoy the oddity of it. I liked it. I'm not going to go far enough to say that it's actively a good film, but while it was on, I was like, this is fairly enjoyable.
Okay. Score out of 10?
So I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10.
Okay. So, just based on Scott's view, that's Flickering Dreams scores 6 out of 10, which makes it a borderline. I'm afraid.